I'm just making a response to basically light skin versus dark skin. So to answer your first question, am I intimidated by light skinned African Americans? I mean, no, I've never been intimidated by somebody based on the color of their skin. I don't think that's what really makes a person intimidating. So that would be a no. And your next question, do I find myself as attractive or more attractive because of my skin color? I mean, you look at me, I'm not exactly light skinned and I'm not exactly dark skinned. I'm kind of in the middle and I think I'm beautiful. I mean, I'm not trying to be conceited or anything. I'm certainly not conceited. But when I was younger, yeah, I used to feel like, oh, well, because I'm black, I get less opportunities. I'm not beautiful or whatever. But honestly, why not love who you are? Why not love the skin color you are? I mean, I've got best friends who are lighter than me, like a lot lighter, and I've got best friends who are darker than me. And I see us all as equal. They're just as beautiful as me, and I'm as beautiful as they are. So I don't think color is what really makes you attractive. I think it's more like the person that's inside. They always say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but I think beauty is really in your heart. And everybody should just see that it's not just about skin color, but it's about more than that, like who you really are. And so, let's see, your next question was, have I ever been ignored or dumped based on my skin color by, I guess, somebody of the other skin color or something? I really don't think so, because honestly, I've had white guys like me, black guys, Hispanic guys. I've liked Hispanic guys, white guys, black guys. I've never had an issue with that really before. Although, I mean, I've seen some kids be like, oh, well, you're a little too dark. Okay, do I really care? Maybe you're a little too light, whatever. I mean, it's like, no big deal. I don't discriminate because of that. So, your other question about, what am I attracted to personally? Everything. To me, love and physical attraction, they're not colorblind. I don't see, oh, just a black guy, oh, just a white guy. I mean, I'll be totally honest, I prefer probably a black guy, not because of color really, but it's just kind of, I don't know, I've always kind of preferred just a dark skinned man. But doesn't mean that I don't love Hispanics, love white guys. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter, like I said before, about what color you are. It's really about the person you are. And that to me is more important than light skin, dark skin, white, black, yellow, green, purple, whatever. I mean, who really cares? And let's see, your last question about color struck. Totally honest with you. I think in some way we're all color struck. Like a subconscious type thing. We don't realize it. We don't mean to be. I mean, who really wants to come out and be like, yeah, I'm color struck? But I think it's a subconscious thing. Like, for instance, the whole nigga issue. If I come up to you and I'm like, oh, yo, what's up, my nigga? And we're talking and stuff, you're gonna be like, yo, what's up, nigga? You're gonna dap me up, right? But, if a white kid comes up to you that you really don't know and you're like, what's up, my nigga? What's the first, initial reaction that most black kids seem to have? Even adults. Why are you calling me that? And I think the way that we see the world, we don't mean to be color struck. We don't mean to see black, white. But this world really is in a grayscale. All we really do see is black and white, whether we realize it or not. Personally, I try not to fit into that mold. I don't like to be stereotypical, but that's kind of the way that life is. I mean, if I go out for a job, more than likely, yeah. If I go out for a job and they look at me, they look on my paper and they're like, oh, she sounds like she has a white name, so she might be a white girl. You get there and they give that look like, oh, shoot, she's a nigga. Okay, so I'm black. I'm proud of it. And I'm not going to do anything to belittle myself. I'm not going to do anything to make myself seem like I'm white or some other nationality. Why not be proud of who we are? I'm a black girl. I'm a beautiful black woman. That's how I feel. So, whatever. No.